in the heart of Abakpa, a major suburb in the Enugu Capital Territory. The bulldozers are on duty, so are the tippers. They are there to achieve a common result, to revolutionize the road infrastructure and ultimately boost the economic activities in and around the corridor. This is, however, coming with immense pain and stress. One of the most pressing concerns is the sudden increase in transportation costs, with tricycle operators charging 400 naira as against the usual 250 naira for the same distance. This development has made that mode of transport unaffordable for some commuters.
But for me to load at Texaco and follow the lake road we have to I have to charge me 500 for it. Then coming back, I will charge you 400 and drop it here. Get to a destination. Sometimes you get issues with your passengers because they will actually drop them at the normal bus stop. You drop them here, you start having issues with them. It's very, very difficult. They are really finding it difficult, as you can see.
The keke drivers, however, justify the increase, saying they have to navigate through congested alternative routes, increasing the operational cost and reducing their profit margins. The driver complained of a decline in the number of passengers, translating to reduced income.
You cannot carry 2 passengers there, 600 all the way to Abakpa. You talk of the fuel consumption, the bad road from this Tazol or Uboye. You understand? So you must be complete a number before we cannot carry you from that corner to Abakpa. Because the 300 is 1-2. Then that one is not even up to the money we buy fuel. It's just that we don't know what to do again.
Chioma, a student, recounted the daily struggles she faced since the road construction began. Forced to trek long distance to access transportation, Chioma described the exhausting experience of walking to distant bus stops and how she struggles to compose herself for lectures.
And for me, like as a student, because at first the bus we normally park at its park, but now we have to trek very far for us to get, to the bus stop for us to get bus. And before we get to school, we have been exhausted and tired.
Echoing Chioma's sentiment, Chris Aniborgo expressed his frustration on how the project impacted his daily life.
It's not been easy for us, those of us living at this axis. You can imagine the distance we now have to walk down, down to where we can now begin to board vehicles to take us to where we need to go to. So it's really not been easy. It's been very tough.
They pleaded with the contractors to finish the job early.
I plead for the government to please hasten up in the road construction, because it has been hard for us students in particular, because honestly, it's so tiring for us.
We will endure for now. But then we appeal to the contractors to hasten up.
Emmanuel Moses, a furniture maker, expressed his distress, revealing that his shop has been marked for demolition by the government even when it was not supposed to be affected. Moses appealed to the government for compensation because of the imminent loss of his means of livelihood.
Actually, I have a showroom here where I drop all my stuff. So yesterday again, we had a complaint that this whole place is still going again, and they're expanding the road, and it's still a challenge for us. I think the government should compensate us.
The Abakpa road construction project, though a welcome development, brings with it pains, discomfort, and agony. But as the saying goes, there is no gain without pain. And need we say that you cannot make an omelette without breaking the egg? From the streets of Abakpa, Enugu, reporting for Signature TV.